this is their first experience with a video game and the Avengers. For me, I grew up playing, Super Nintendo, Sega, arcades with the Avengers, and it's taken a long time to get here. It's kind of a big event, so I may be all over the place, talking about games, talking about comics. Might go just completely silent, to get caught up in the video game itself. Now I'm going to reiterate, now New Game Fridays don't necessarily mean it's a brand new game. This is a pretty new title. But New Game Fridays are just new games that are new games in my library, not necessarily new releases or new titles themselves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the Avengers. Iron Man. Now the Avengers got their start back in 1963, September. I discovered them 30 years later with Avengers number 360, Alternate Visions. It was a bronze foil cover. And just picked it up because it was really cool. But there was also the idea that, I think it was, established back in '63, was the idea that, for the same money,
fan fiction contest, here I come.
You can get all of your heroes in one book. I think it was like $1.75, $1.50 for comics back in the day. Only a handful of dimes back when they first debuted, but it was still the same idea. For $1.50, 60 cents, you could get all of your characters in one book. I've been toying with this screenshot thing. I don't get it. I don't really understand how you're supposed to take the pictures. I'm focusing and Googling on all these characters, and I just really don't understand how you're supposed to take the screenshots. Now, gosh, I don't know who my favorite Avenger would be. I probably have more Hulk comics in my collection. My wife has a ton of Thor comics in my collection now. Captain America's always been a great one, but I think for me, the Incredible Hulk has always been the most dynamic character for me. Just really complex. A lot of levels going on there with me. As well as Iron Man.
Welcome to Avengers Day. Hey there, finalist. Can I get your name?
We got some actual cool comics down there.
This is my dad.
Yusuf.
The cons, great. Make sure to check out our comic scavenger hunt. Collect all 5 and get access to the VIP balcony. Once you've collected them all, just scan your phone at the elevator and you're golden. Have fun.
Don't you have enough comic books?
But the VIP balcony, I have to. Pretty cool. Still hoping to see the real thing.
So let's take a look at these comics here. That middle one, I believe, is the actual first Avengers comic book where they all teamed up to go up against Loki there. Not mistaken. Or maybe no, it's the last one. Oh, it's hard to remember. Yeah, those are some very popular comics there. Tactical awareness. I have no idea what that means. Oh, okay. Guess it means we head into the arcade here. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. I remember playing. Oh, I wonder if they got some of the arcade games in here. I think these are some of the actual old Nintendo games and stuff that I used to play growing up. in the arcade. This is pretty awesome. I got next to you guys. Like I said, I've been reading comics for a long time. I got into comics through, I'll come back to that in a second, mainly through horror comics, but it was, oh yeah, that's definitely a screen I remember from a video game, like Nintendo or something, growing up. Same as that last one there. But yeah, I grew up, like I said, reading, like more like horror comics, and found my way into the superhero stuff through Wolverine and Punisher, and then that led to, of course, like X-Men, and then of course the Avengers. What? Go. All right, I got one.
All right, got a comic. Now
That's what I'm
find
talking
the
about.
others.
Well, this is very much like my real existence.
Oh, Widow's Bite target practice.
Just walking
Like I
around
need to play if I want one of those.
and collecting comics.
Oh, darn.
Are you okay?
No, I already got this comic. I need the Captain America one to finish the set. Wait, if you get doubles, want to trade?
Sure.
Cool. See you
All
later.
right.
Looks like I need to play if I want one of those comic books.
All right. Well, let's play.
No, this one's all out.
Oh
Oh
man.
my gosh! Repulsor gloves!
I would be basically geeking out the same way. It kind of reminds me of a gift shop at Disney.
Oh, this is so cool.
What?
What atrocity is this?
This would be my wife's favorite.
Apologies.
Oh, I have
Very small and hard to see.
hammer keychain myself.
There
That's
is no
amazing.
need to cower before a son of Odin, though I understand the impulse. What is your name?
Oh, Kamala Khan.
And what is that thing you are holding?
Oh, it's a high-density muon beam. A Model 3 repulsor club. It's Tony Stark's first love.
Odin's beard. About as intimidating as the man himself, hmm?
Oh, you're funny.
Yes, I am. Behold, a true weapon that needs no...
Now it amazes me that Stan Lee created all of these characters, and if you haven't had a chance to go
Whosoever
and
holds
read
this hand
any of the
with me,
Stan Lee originals,
she,
go back. I've
be
got
worthy,
a
shall
few in my
possess the power of
collection,
Thor.
some Spider-Mans, X-Men.
difference
Of
between
course, they're all
Stark's
reprints.
trinkets and God's might.
I've had the pleasure of reading quite a few. If
But
you have a chance, you have to go
every
back
hero
and
has
read
to
some of the
start
original
somewhere.
works
Right?
that Stan Lee put together. It's amazing
Yes, of course.
what this
You
one
are very
man
wise
with
for
a
one
handful
so
of
young.
artists was able to put
Thanks.
out.
So are you.
Kamala Khan. I will
And I mean,
remember
like
your
they
name.
inspire Kamala. I mean, they continue to inspire young children all over.
Can't believe I just met the
All
God
over the
of
world.
Thunder. Mind blown. Comic books. Prize. Focus.
You know, years, decades. It's amazing. They inspire. They're still relevant today. You would think, like, with everything going on, you know, that comics and all these things would kind of like fade out and just not become as
I love your hair.
relevant and popular, but they just still
It's fine. I have not. I shall-
they still find their place. And I feel like, you know, comics are even more popular today than they were when, you know, I was growing up. Growing up when I was, you know, reading comics and what have you, it was very much something like, I mean, like Stan Lee used to say, like, he didn't tell people he wrote comics because it was kind of embarrassing, you know. And it was the same when it came to, oh, well, Quinjet. When it came to reading comics, you didn't tell people, oh, that's really cool too. There we go, the Space Harrier. You didn't tell people you read comics, you know. It was just like something you kept to yourself and the handful of friends that you had that might read comics themselves. And my dad was like, you know, you were popular. You had a lot of friends growing up. But I was like, no, I wasn't popular growing up. Like, I had other
This one's all out.
nerd friends.
The shield cap used in World War II to smash Hitler in the face. This is so
But we were all
cool.
nerds.
You're in the way.
I'm sorry.
This contest should only be for the real fans.
Excuse me?
Hey, what makes you think I'm not a real fan?
Exactly.
I deserve to be here too.
You really think that the Avengers read your little story? Get out of here.
You do not deserve to wear that lanyard, punk.
And the mob, and the press, and the whole world tell you to me. You plant yourself like a tree beside the river.
There
of
you
truth,
go.
And you say no. You move.
What?
Who said that? A real fan would.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whatever. Let's get out of here.
Booyah. That's my girl. I've had those moments. I had that moment, the midnight premiere of the Avengers, actually.
Right.
Somebody tried to school me on, uh-oh. Are you kidding
No.
me? Captain America?
For what it's worth.
On some
That was
comic book
pretty brave.
knowledge, and, kind of had to put them in their place.
Thanks.
I'm guessing you're a Captain Marvel fan. She's off planet, but she would have liked to meet you.
Sorry, you're Captain America.
But this is
Kamala.
Miss Marvel,
Kamala
yeah,
Khan.
I would think. Miss Marvel, which I'm not very familiar with, but I'm getting more familiar with. I've been picking up some Miles Morales
Your
comics,
story had an
and
evil
she's popping up a
sewer.
lot in
The sewer
those.
lizards, yeah.
Yeah. Thor really got a kick out of that one.
What's wrong with your
Said they
helmet?
actually had a sewer lizard problem on Asgard once.
You read my story.
Everyone submitted.
That is so cool.
Hey, Cap, we should head to the stage. Tarleton is losing his nerve.
Have you seen Thor? He should be here by now.
I saw him. I saw him, yeah. He was over at the Stark booth, but he's probably not there anymore because I saw him leave.
Who's the kid?
Nat, allow me to introduce one of our esteemed contestants. This is Kamala Khan, expert on all things evil sewer lizard.
Oh, all right. Hey, that thing you had me do with the storm drain cover? Pretty badass.
I mean,
Language.
it's nothing compared to what happened between you and Madame Hydra. That was wild.
We should head to the stage.
Right. It's nice meeting you, Kamala.
See you around, kid.
I'll see you around.
All right, we've
Where's
met
Captain America?
quite a few Avengers
And
here
Black Widow.
today already.
I'm dying.
All right.
You have a pen.
Yes.
Well,
2 down.
not that we've met a few Avengers today, so anybody want to tell me who their favorite
Worth a shot.
Avenger is? You know, like I said, I think I mentioned mine would probably have to be the Incredible Hulk. But please, I'd love to hear some comments down below, and I'd love to hear from you guys and find out who your favorite Avenger is and why. Wow, what is all of this? Kind of feel like I'm back at Disney. And I'm in line to ride a new Avengers ride. This is part of their virtual queue. Oh wow.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's what I said. I mean, that's what she said. I mean, that's what I said. That's what she said. It was really, I feel like I should have gotten a map when I walked in. VR. Okay. Definitely. A little Black Widow action here, I guess.
Hit the red targets, but not the green. 150 points to win. No problem.
All right, let's go.
I got this.
Do this all day. Here we go.
And stay down. Not bad.
All right.
Paula. Not bad at all. And this comic is now mine. Another comic down.
Yeah. Oh, I like that costume that kid's wearing. This is kind of cool. I like this because I haven't been to like a Comic-Con in quite some time. And kind of gives me like a cool Comic-Con kind of feel. The crowd's kind of hanging out. Costumes. Oh, what is this?
Can I try?
Give it a go.
Uh-oh.
So close.
Hey, almost worthy is still pretty good. Here's your comic.
Nice.
Aw, thanks. Almost done. VIP balcony, here I come.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's the C? How do I get to C? So maybe way over through here. Oh. Let's see. Like there was just like what a. This is.
Fashion of the 40s. Kinda silly,
Yeah,
but so cool.
that's what they had to work with, kid. A lot of people I talked to didn't quite care for the first Captain America movie. I myself really enjoyed it. I thought it set a really good base for, you know, what was to come. You know, the idea of the initial threat, the Red Skull. And that whole... Oh, here we go.
Cool! More comics!
Don't let strikes
That's those scientists
I'm gonna be
from the
sick.
TVs.
Terrigen was meant for the people.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Not some toy for billionaires.
It still can be. Stay focused on what matters. Our work is going to change the world, George. I know you don't like the pageantry, but it will be worth it.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think I read more X-Men comics growing up than I read
control,
Avengers,
profit.
but
We
that's
won't
just because
let
I was a
him.
huge Wolverine fan.
This is your moment. With Stark's funding and your
Yeah, when I was
mind,
reading the Avengers, the
you will be
Incredible
a
Hulk never
hero
really appeared
to
as much as he
all
did
those
in a lot of the
people.
other books that I read
Can't you see? We are so close.
after I got into
There
comics
you are.
more.
Bruce,
Speaking of the Hulk,
disappeared this morning.
There's always work to be done.
You know,
What is
I
it?
think something too, just being a
Nothing.
kid, you know.
some little thing.
um,
Just getting some strange readings.
It's
off
easy
the,
to get attached to a character that just
the
goes around
reactor.
and
George,
smashes and beats
maybe you were
everything
right.
up. And then as I got
Maybe we were
older,
too hasty to put this on
and I kind of
public
understood
display.
the
Do you think we
similarities
could
between
run
like
over the
him and broken
numbers
characters
just
like
one more time?
Oh,
Frankenstein
certainly.
Thank
and
you. I'm so
Dr.
sorry.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and all that.
Back here?
Uh-oh. I'm lost.
Yeah,
Sure.
clearly.
Let's get you back to the main event, okay?
Already have this one. Hold on. Maybe I could trade this one with that other kid. Hey, I got the comic you wanted.
Awesome. Trade you.
Pleasure doing business with you. That's it.
Very
I got
cool.
'em all. Now to get up to that VIP balcony.
Thanks, dude.
Remember to select 5 event-exclusive comics to gain access to our VIP balcony for the main event.
Director Fury.
Director, aren't you
Whoa.
concerned that your helicarrier's reactor might be incapable of containing this?
Like, I'm trying to talk to you
We know
guys
nothing
about the Avengers and
We wouldn't be moving forward if this wasn't completely safe. The Chimera delivers the safety and protection of
just
the
getting kind of
Avengers
really
and
wrapped up in
S.H.I.E.L.D.
this game.
combined.
It's just really
Thank
cool.
you.
It didn't look like
Bruno's never gonna believe.
Sam Jackson.
Oh, hey kid, be careful.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that was actually the bit of trivia that I
Looks like magic.
had to break out to to a young girl who was sitting in front of me at the midnight showing of the Avengers, which I have to say was like a freaking
Beta,
rock
this is the
concert.
elevator to your fancy balcony.
All right,
It needs your
give me-
phone scan.
Give me 1 second, Dad.
Open sesame, comic book overlords.
But yeah, the midnight showing of the first Avengers movie was like a rock concert. There was people dressed up, cheering, running in the rows. I mean, it was just. There was a young girl sitting in front of me
This is the
who
best day of my life.
I'm glad, Beta.
wanted to
Kept talking.
explain to her friend that
Make us heroes look a lot more impressive than we
they
actually
started
are.
drawing the
We're also
character
unveiling a new clean energy source.
Nick Fury to look like Sam Jackson after they cast him in the
Told
films.
it's
And I was
quite
like, no, I'm
powerful.
sorry, that's not correct.
And to explain how it works, the man
They
who
actually
discovered
changed the look
Dr.
prior
George Talk.
to that, and Sam Jackson
Thank you,
agreed
Cap.
to play the role subsequently.
The Chimera is powered by a new mineral.
She's like, no, and
Terrigen.
she wanted to argue for a second.
3
Then she
years
actually
ago,
looked
I
it up on
found
her
a
phone,
strange rock.
and her
Yes,
friend
in
was like,
San
what did it
Francisco
say?
Bay. Upon further tests, it was clear
Nothing.
this mineral. I
was like, that's right, baby.
Hello, San Francisco! The city of fine people, good food, and no parking.
Wow.
I'm working on the no parking thing. Nice bag.
Well, I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. This is so cool.
Oh no, this doesn't look good. We should get out of here. Come.
Sounds pretty big for an accident.
There are no accidents.
Thor, Tony, check it out.
I'm also really enjoying this because, you know, we haven't gotten a whole lot of Marvel movies here lately. I mean, we haven't gotten anything since, what is going on with your helmet, dude? Seriously. I haven't gotten anything since Endgame. And, we went from getting, what, 2 to 3 Marvel movies a year to not getting anything now because of this Corona pandemic, so,
Got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
this game is providing some pretty cool content, which, pretty thankful for.
We gotta leave armed men out here. We need backup.
I'm not going to say it's a continuation of the stories that we've gotten, but it definitely feels like it could be part of
Tony, Thor, what's your status?
There are mortals trapped.
Stories that we haven't
Small angry men with guns.
quite gotten a chance to see.
Maybe I should have had a bigger breakfast this morning.
There we go. Nice.
Thor!
Oh, careful.
Thanks for the assist.
That cart.
Find me. I will deal with them. We got you, Thor.
Rocks on. Excellent.
This should be fun.
Thor, who are we dealing with here?
They did not introduce themselves.
Hang on,
Whoa.
those guns are shield issue. I'll get Commander Hill on the line. Cap, they picked today for a reason. Agreed. I'm staying with the Chimera until we figure out what's going on.
Oh, where'd my hammer go? There we go.
Help me, please.
Who said that? Oh, you did. Don't worry, dude. I'll help you out.
Are you hurt?
No, just stuck.
Lucky for you, I am mighty. Thank you, Thor. Get to safety.
Excellent. Yeah, Roxxon, the fuel company, also made a recent
Stay down. Help is on the way.
appearance in the new Spider-Man video game. It's actually part of the main story in that. Do this all day. Yeah, I was gonna say, where's my backup? This is the Avengers and not the Thor game.
Gotta admit it, that was pretty impressive.
Do like a little team up work, maybe?
Ooh, cocky. I like that. Incoming!
Oh no.
Shields, quick!
Alright guys, well, it's been fun just kind of hanging out a little bit and talking somewhat with you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and I think wrap this up here. Look forward though to more from this series and this game. Just getting kind of started here, I'm sure. What the heck is going on now? Can we get some more Avengers, please? Alright, here we go.
Just got confirmation. A shield convoy was hijacked this morning.
This from one of Fury's morning briefs I never read.
Alright guys, I was going to take all my concentration I can see. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being marvelous, and until next time, don't spend your quarter anywhere else.
Glad Fury kept all my
Thanks a ton,
in one
guys.
place.
Those rockets are doing a lot of damage.